My name is Mumbles, and this is my first video on a web series I'm going to call The Mumbles Problem. As you can imagine, this show is all about finding those problems in games we love and figuring out how we can fix them. Fuck it. Honestly, this video series is going to be about whatever the fuck I want. Skyrim! Skyrim is a game that I sunk 99 hours into. I love trekking through the forest, sniping dudes from bushes, fucking up dragons, and then befriending dragons. I love that the Nords weren't just the rebel alliance with fantastic blonde hair, and instead actually seemed less accepting than the Imperial overlords. There's complexity riding along the surface of this game. Factions have certain quirks you wouldn't know about unless you ask around or just spend time in the world. It's superficially immersive, like splashing around in a kiddie pool. You see the trees, you hike up the mountains, you sit by the fire at the inn, and you feel like this is your world. But it doesn't really want you to roleplay. In Fallout New Vegas, I know people who successfully played a character they had in mind. A legionnaire who went to the strip for booze, prostitutes, and drugs, even if his comrades didn't approve. An NCR ranger who had to infiltrate the Caesar's Legion alone. A scientist who had an axe to grind with the Brotherhood of Steel. The thing that made this playstyle possible in Fallout New Vegas was partially due to the conversation trees and multiple ways to approach a situation. You were given many different options, allowed to turn your back on someone at the very last moment and talk your way out of difficult situations. While Fallout New Vegas wasn't that popular when it first came out, these role-playing elements are being noticed more and more by people who want to not only explore the game, but interact with it as well. So, what's the problem with Skyrim? Let's look at Riften, which embodies exactly how I feel about this game. Aesthetically speaking, it's a beautiful little town. Maybe not as staggering or gorgeous as some of the other cities, but it's a fun little place to run around. The entire town is actually vertical with houses and shops stacked on top of each other over a canal leading out to a big body of water. There's a lot of houses and sewers to explore and a beautiful little graveyard and gardens. There's plenty of places to sneak around and steal from. There's dynamic events. There's a corrupt mobster woman in charge.